Hello everybody, my name is Rachel and welcome to my channel Kalanati. As some of you are aware, I have spent the last 3 years, and particularly the last 3 months of 2016, reading the best novel winners of the Hugo and Nebula Awards. I started seeking out these books in 2013 when I was trying to make the jump between young adult SFF and adult SFF. I had not really read fiction for fun for about 7 years, and during those 7 years I stopped being a teenager and I became an adult with adult tastes. And I was 23 years old and said, I've only read C.J. Cherryh, Ursula Le Guin, and Terry Pratchett. There really have to be other authors and books out there aimed at adult audiences that I would love. And I didn't know where to start. So I thought it would be a brilliant idea to read the best novel winners from the Hugo Awards. And then I realized there was this huge overlap between this award and the Nebula Awards, so I said I was going to read all of them. There are about 94 unique books between these two awards, and I read about half of them before I started BookTube, and I read about 2/3 of them before I started my final push in September. So if you've been following me for the last 3 months, I've done 4 wrap-up videos of the 32 books I read or reread for this project, and I cover all those books in detail, but there are a whole other 60 some odd books that I have never talked about or mentioned only briefly. And there's no way I can cover all of these books and what I thought about them because I don't think you guys really care about all of those, but I wanted to do some wrap-up videos here at the end of this project to just cover the highlights. So my first video is going to be the statistics. It's basically ratings breakdowns from various viewpoints. This just summarizes how I felt about these books in the overall, between the two awards, between genre and gender, and by decade. Video 2 is the one that everybody wants. It is favorites and recommendations. I went through my whole list and I pulled out maybe 3 to 4 things from every decade to recommend. Books that I loved, but also ones I would point out for people to read if you want to get to some of the gems from these two awards rather than maybe hitting on one of the turkeys first. And the third video is about the 5 books that I DNF'd because I attempted to read all of them, but there were 5 that I just couldn't make it all the way through. And I usually sometimes mention DNFs, but not in a lot of detail. But I think for this award where I was really trying to make it through a bunch of the books, I should mention the ones that I failed at. Watch whichever videos you are inclined to, and if you are considering doing a project like this, reading all the books that have won some award, I wish you luck because it is challenging, rewarding, and a lot of fun.